Jail Vaarta is a different concept. You all know what happens to the criminals. In fact, who is branded as criminal? First, they get a bashing from the citizens. Then they get bashing in the media. Then, if the rule of law says they should be convicted, they end up in prisons. So they are a different group. Normally, the society likes to think, okay, so he's been locked up, let's forget, he or she. So that's it. Whereas the role of Department of Prisons and Correctional Administration is to reform them. So if we just forget that there are people, there are citizens lodged, they are citizens, they have rights, they are lodged in jails, and we forget them, we don't reform them, they lose hope. Jail Vaarta is basically about hope, giving them hope. I'll just run a small video first. It's a 1.5 minutes video.
By the way, I understand the jail word is not used nowadays, isn't it?
So we're given the name, it's prison actually. Prisons and Correctional Administration. We're given the name to the initiative only.
It's not used. Anshodhanagar. They don't use by law, Supreme Court.
अरे मैडम आप समझती क्यों नहीं है? मिलने का वक्त खत्म हो गया है। अभी आपको जेलर साहब से परमिशन लेनी होगी। मैं नहीं
मिलवाइए अपनी जेलर साहब से, मैं उनसे बात करती हूँ।
आपको मिलवाता हूँ, वही आपसे बात करेंगे, मैं नहीं कर सकता। सर ये समझ ही नहीं रही है। मैडम, हवालदार ने आपसे क्या कहा?
वो तो
मुलाकात का वक्त खत्म हो गया, हम आपको उनसे नहीं मिलवा सकते। बेहतर ये होगा मंडे को आइए। तो प्रॉब्लम क्या है? ये सब बातें आगे मंडे भी तो बता सकती हैं। देखिए मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता।
आप समझते क्यों नहीं है?
In fact, we are afraid to visit the police station also. This is prison.
खुश, अरे खुश,
अरे हैप्पी, वो वाला खुश, हाँ हैप्पी।
हाँ, और गर्व की इंग्लिश क्या होती है?
किसकी?
गर्व की
प्राउड।
प्राउड होती है ना। तो अभी मैं हैप्पी हूँ। प्राउड में जब तब हूँगा ना जब तुम वहाँ पे जाकर टॉप करोगे। ठीक है ना? ठीक है। और सुनो, मुझे ये मालूम है कि क्योंकि तुमने ये पहली बार तुम फॉर्म भर रहे थे ना, तो तुमने ये बोल दिया था कि भैया फीस बहुत ज्यादा है। फीस मैंने देख ली है, 270 के आसपास 2 साल की फीस पड़ रही है ना? ठीक है। पर
स्टाइपेंड मिलेगा 9,600।
अब मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, स्टाइपेंड तो पर मंथ मिलेगा।
हाँ पर मंथ भैया।
तो वो तो अच्छी बात है। प्लस वहाँ पे जैसे अमित चौधरी था ना, मिनी, उसने टॉप किया था, तो उसकी फीस भी माफ हो गई। फीस भी
Okay, that's it. This initiative was started by a very small team. There is Prithvi, there is Sandeep, and then we have ADGP Prisons, Mr. S.R. Mardi. He's an IPS officer of 1985 batch. He would have come here. He wanted to modernize his prisons. So he said, okay, we will use the e-prison software. This is a standard software implemented already in Tihar prisons. We took it. There was shortage of money. He got some computers transferred in all 20 prisons of the state from a training institute. Then the e-prison software were installed and we added this Jail Vaarta module. He decided, okay, let's open up the jails. Prison, sorry sir. So he said, okay, anybody can interact with the prisoners from anywhere in the world. So then we try to find out, okay, can this be done? Because people say you can use Skype, you can use this thing, other video tools are there. Because security was an issue, they wanted to record also. They didn't want any other terms and issues. So they went for NIC video portal. They got created 20 accounts for the all 20 prisons, installed desktop VC there. And before that, all prisoners' data was entered into the e-prison software. We designed a simple interface whereby any relative of any prisoner can lodge a online request. That's it. The request will go, they have a MIS interface. The DGP himself monitors it every month through VC, how many people have applied, how many have been rejected, how many could not be conducted for connectivity issues. There is a connectivity issue at the, there is no connectivity issue at the prison level, but there is a connectivity issue at the user level. This was started in August 2013. I myself was not hopeful that people will use it. Because we thought there will be technology involved, but NIC video portal is so easy that you can invite a guest. A pin is sent, one-time pin is sent on mobile and email to the relatives. That's it. If in case VC is approved by the prison authorities, you have to click on that URL, use that pin, one-time pin, the VC is conducted. And so many VCs have been conducted, and there are so many stories. I'll come to that also, that you are moved to tears. So this is about Jail Vaarta. This is a very simple interface integrated with the e-prison software. The national level software is being modified to include this also. But this is a business process change that every state, every prisons and correctional administration department has to carry out first. Similarly, the same VC setup is being used in courts between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. every day for presence of under trials, and by investigating officers also. This is a very interesting scenario. If you have to investigate any under trial, you have to take permission from the court. Whereas if you are not moving the under trial out of the prison, you can hold it through VC without the permission of the court. So this basically fastens the process of crime processing also. This is the interface. This is the only interface that citizens see, the relatives see. And we have not received any complaint about this interface. That's it. You give your email, you give a wrong email, you never get to hold a VC. You give a wrong mobile number, you never get to hold a VC. You write somebody, you select some prisoner who is not lodged in jail, you don't get a VC. That's it. This is a unique initiative in the world except Singapore. Singapore allows online VC with relatives. That's it. It is implemented in all 20 prisons. There are around 2428 prisoners. We don't have many prisoners in Himachal, but we do have foreigners lodged in Himachal prisons because of this Malana gold, the charas thing that is there in Manali areas. So 661 VCs as of 2 days before have been, requests have been received, 420 VCs have been conducted. About 20% you can say. 43 VCs from UK, 16 from Finland, there are from Russia also. The advantage is more than one visitor can interact. There is no cost involved. You don't have to go. You don't have to send an application and then you get a date. Business rules are already there. Relatives can still meet them. They have to send a request like Priyanka Chopra was trying to do there, and then they are given a time. They have to travel. Only one person can travel. There is a security issue also. You can pass contraband to the prisoners. You can pass a knife. Other way around also. When an under trial is being moved, security is involved. Prison officials don't move out of the prison. The police has to come in. So in place of taking care of the crime, they are taking care of the prisoners. And then in some cases, that's it. This is a unique impact. I'll just come to this. This is the feedback that prisoners are giving. Somebody is saying, I saw my daughter's first time through VC only. Then there is other person who says that my parents are very happy to see me. My mother talks to me and her health is improving. And then somebody is saying, okay, it's kind of maram for me. मेरे सारे जख्म तो हटा नहीं सकती है, but कुछ कम तो कर ही रही है. That kind of thing. And every one of these movies is super. We have all the videos, but there is a 5-minute limit, so we are just going through it. There is a wife, there is a newborn son. He is a Russian lodged in Kanda jail or Dharamshala, I'm not very sure. They regularly interact. Then there is an investigation going on from a police station. Then there is a newlywed lady who is talking very regularly to her husband who is there in jail for some reasons. Then you have a father, daughter and grandson. She is from a poor family. You can say that there is an issue of connectivity, laptop, anything. We are trying to have a mobile-based, right sir, we are trying to have a mobile-based app also. This lady was the one, the newly wedded lady. He asked ki video is not coming correctly. She says, I'm just using a 3G SIM. So they are using it. That's it. And the last one is the video that you have seen. When you hear that boy, you feel like you're really moved. He's trying to advise his sister. He's advising his father on his retirement. He's discussing the points related to his case in the court also. And he's saying, ask the lawyer also to interact with me through this VC, he says. So that's it. So thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.